In this unit test, we're mocking the Axios library using jest mock function. As for our test case, I'm sticking with our use naming framework. I've created a describe block here, and this is the name of the unit on the test, get recipes by ingredient. And after each hook of our describe block, I'm calling clear all mocks on the jest object. As for our test case, we created a mock response using mock resolved value, which will result to an object that has a key, data, and the pasta recipe list is the list that I got from Rapid API when I tested the HTTP endpoint. In the act step of our test, we executed the get recipes by ingredient, which is a function that makes the HTTP request to the third-party web service. Finally, we assert using expect function, and we're checking that the axios.request, which we have mocked, must have been called. Using to have been called means that the mock was called at least once. It is the same thing as using to have been called times 1. If we expect that our mock must have been called twice, we will simply change this to 2. And also another assertion that we made is to check the recipes that we got from get recipe by ingredient, and we make an assertion that it is equal to the pasta recipe list. I have saved this pasta recipe list in the fixtures directory. I'll go ahead and run this test and it should run successfully without failing. And there it is. One other point I want to touch on is that here we use jest.mock. We can also use jest.spy on .mock resolved value, which is what we did here. Mock resolved value. By using jest.mock, we determined what it will return in here. So this is equivalent to this. But whenever you use a mock, always remember to either reset if you have more than one test in the describe block, or you can just easily use jest.clear all mocks.